Okay, we got back to the camp.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Changes about you after rejoining.
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
I mean, what changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
We didn't tell you, huh?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
Oh, if that's anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well.
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their root mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Huh. By our summer.
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Okay. It seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
You'll be remembered, Master, as will the others.
No. Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Here I am.
Got some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What's your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
What does this have to do with the Dalish?
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
How do you feel about the Dalish in general? Or you don't think of yourself as Dalish?
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
What did we get for...
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes?
I don't know if there
What's on
is
your mind?
anything. Do you miss anything about Ole?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty.
Okay.
Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Wouldn't that be hard to walk in?
I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room, perfect. The shoes made in Olay were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
You don't need fancy shoes to make you beautiful.
Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
What's on your mind?
Did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do you watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You mean he protected you?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
Also in your fight with Petra's demon.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Everything traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Your command.
Something?
So, full of questions, are you?
You ever been hunted by the Chantry?
You are very cute to ask so many questions.
You are cute when you're evasive.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Probably more would have followed.
Sometimes. Eventually. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Exactly, is an apostle.
You do not know? The Zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
I agree completely.
Oh, I hope you're not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Let's see, what else do I have here now? I'm wondering if I should go with a sword or not.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let's see here. Heavy plate armor. I was wondering if I'm gonna try and use this in main hand and the dagger in off. I wonder how that would go. Whatever you have these, I can take off. On.
If there's anything I can do for, I'm sure you.
Need to hear what you blabber, buddy. The saddest possible.
Are you sure I can't interest you? I'm sure you.
Let's see. Weapon. That one there.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Okay, I think we are ready to move on.
Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Like that. And encounter on the way. Victory. Have you seen me? You found Reynolds' body along with the abomination to kill him. Reynolds' journal tells the tale of his last days. Hey.
This should be easy enough.
Reynolds, please. Should you find this note, I beg you please complete my task. I am Reynolds, master mage and mentor to the misguided fool Hestia. Seems that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledged to pursue him to the ends of the world. In reading this, then my apprentice caught up to me and choked from me my last breath. I beg you to delve into this ancient Delven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. If you do this, and I beg you keep the feldspar ring you found on my apprentice's finger as a token of my thanks. May you never know profound failures such as that I feel as I write this.
Get your asses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
A little rain and some little cash.
We showed those Logain upstarts.
Okay, that was that. Let's go here and hand that one in that we have. Wait, did I have some? I had something there, right? Something. With a Lorana near Lake Calenhead. Let's go here. Okay, what the heck are we?
Right, trap.
What? He has got healed though. Oh my god. So that was so squishy. I don't get it. Okay, now she is dead. She got knocked down.
I think I will recover from this quickly.
Yeah, we're not gonna use any of those because we're gonna get there and then we're gonna use.
Let's get started. Right.
Yes, Dex isn't that good, and I guess I have to get tons. XP for this.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Your wish?
Let's see. This one would be so nice though. I'm paralyzed.
Your wish?
Wolves frequent this area. No shit, Sherlock.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon. Make some of these. Buy. Shit. See if she's in here. Do 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 do.
Yes?
Sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Any suspicious activity?
Of course not. Why do you ask?
See, brother Jim TV?
Brother Jin... no. No, of course not. I've never heard of him.
Sure.
I know everyone staying at my inn, and I've not heard of this person.
It's like you're not telling me everything.
Nonsense. Why would I lie to you? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible.
There's some trouble, you can trust me.
They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around and keep your voice down. They're looking for anyone asking for this brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights.
Who are these people watching?
I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good.
I promise this will be sorted out soon.
Goodbye, and make her turn his gaze on you.
Water down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even bother?
Can a man drink in peace?
I said... Something's drawing near.
Off I go.
Right.
Ceremonial armor, huh? Minus armor?
On it.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course. What would you like?
Maker, rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
There would be something else to do here then.
Of course.
Hey.
Move along, friend.
Yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. I always appreciate correspondence from my upstanding friends in the Collective. On behalf of myself and my men, I thank you. I'll make sure the Collective's generosity is reciprocated. On your way now.
On your way now.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
To see you too.
Anything I can get you? Good luck to you then.
Right.
Don't eat the cheese. Okay. Cheese bad?
Isn't the hero of the day. What can I get you? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Though stung with 100 arrows, though suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong.
That's the same thing, no matter what the question is.
The captain sends his regards.
Okay. Irene. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's her in the left here, right?
Something on your mind?
To the right it was.
Yes? What? This is terrible. My beloved. There are many gone who we must honor. But we must also remember those who aided us in our darkest hour.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
The captain sends his regards.
Let's see. Toxin extraction.
Thank you, kind sir. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you? You're welcome to whatever I...
Yeah. something else I was thinking about. I wonder if there's people back here or not yet. This is they left and they ain't coming back, I guess, at all. The key for that chest up there, which I don't have. Over there, though. A little level up thing.
Easy enough.
A little something extra for friendship.
Okay.
Right.
Click back here, heal up.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
And boop. Counter on the way.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
son.
Okay, let's see what this is.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Village of Haven, huh?
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven.
What do you want?
Hey, brother, TV here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
I have some question about Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
I haven't heard of Haven before.
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
Who's in charge of the village?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
How long has Haven been here?
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Okay.
Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands.
But we have a revered father, priest, or a woman.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Your tradition very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
But in TV series, it may be more.
I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if he's been here, huh?
No.
We'd like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Oh, well, excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
I agree. F of a Templar. Chicken. Inside we go. Another love letter. My love, I long to dance you beneath the moonlight, our hearts beating like the pale wings of a dove. In concert with the glory of the Maker and the beauty of the world, that we must shepherd in his absence. Join me in a purity of the last ages, when the brothers mark the chant of light and you. Hold my soul. Go down below in delicate hand, Utter's pocket he did.
Right.
Fudge Magi.
Used for food preparation, perhaps?
I don't think so.
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
That is human blood.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
This village is not quite what it seems, is it?
Okay. Okay.
This should be easy enough.
Have you given thought to perhaps prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service?
Of course not.
I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. You wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste.
Think what you will, Morrigan. When the end comes, I will go gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned.
You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman.
More's the pity.
Okay. You go for poison making. Okay, mental resistance. Barbarian helmet, huh? Yeah. Bars. Driven across the frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into 3 groups. One settled in the Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Corsari Wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Ferelden's bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chesin remember few of their traditions, but the Avars have changed little throughout the ages. But the Chesin, the Avars are not united people. Each tribe fends for itself and is beholden only to its fame. They still follow their own gods, Korth the Mountain Father, Hakon Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest souls. Valleys that were able one generation are locked in year-round ice in the next. The game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone by the time her song ends is the number of years he will spend with him. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostback. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Away that. Okay, here we go. Roman clothing left on this indicated he was from Redcliffe, one of them. combat scene in here.
Let's go.
Okie dokie. No.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Kill the knights or Redcliffe, I saw the bodies.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. He will tell others of us if we let him. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
No, that's just an exaggeration.
We've learned not to trust outsiders. What trust can there be when you barge into our homes with no regard for those that live there? We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Right.
There's a brick wall. And back out here. First.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
Brother Jimthibi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
I read your nose back in Denerim.
So it seems. They take great pains to keep it well hidden. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Can you help?
I can set the leg and ease some of the pain, but he'll need a lot of rest in order to heal.
I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
Need to find the ashes, so the humans get sick about a day.
The Arl is sick. Will he live?
All of us poison on the Loghain's orders.
Politics never did anyone any good.
Nope.
The Arl is a noble soul, but the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
You asking some question for me first, buddy?
All right. What is on your mind?
You know about the knights who were sent to look for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget? Iric said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
And so they sent the knights to find you when they all fell in.
I see. She must have been desperate. She couldn't have known she was sending them to their deaths. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Haven's a little odd, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
You know about Haven, these people.
They call themselves the Disciples of Andraste. And they are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she were still alive.
Is that possible?
I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What were the villagers doing with you?
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
They were planning to place a fake genitalia in Denerim.
How do you know?
Was an imposter Valen at your house?
An imposter? What happened to the real Wayland?
I'm sorry, but he's dead.
Oh, poor Wayland. I should never have dragged you into this. Make us take you into his hands, my boy.
Sorry, brother.
He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say?
Nope, I'll be back soon. Okay.
back. Well... Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you.
Okay.
Ah, good. Help me
Well,
up
I guess
here.
we'll bring him with us.
I'll try not to slow us down. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
How did you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this. Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You want to stay here? Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne.
Is there anything else I need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
What sort of dangers are we talking about?
I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
The Maker is here?
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Definitely.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Here. A ruined temple. Yes, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never their names. Never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Denerim. Of the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They may paint the tray, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you?
Let's get started.
Dragon's blood, huh? It just keeps on coming more and more. Hmm.